We are live, baby. We are live. Live and direct, live and direct, live and direct, live and direct. It's your boy, always real, never fake. Alex RAwTAlk is in the building. So anyway, guys, we are here, baby. We are here. Yesterday I didn't do a live because I wanted to take like a break from live streaming, guys, because I'm doing it every day. So it's like at least one day off, at least one day off, one day off. So we are here, baby. We are here. We are here. Let's talk about old school wireless again. I mean, yeah, we are going to talk about old school tech in this segment because I want to talk about Nokia. Nokia was the biggest contender back in the day. They ruled the phone market. Some people might think it's BlackBerry. Some people might think it was HTC. Some people might think it was Motorola. Some people might think it was the little Samsungs back in the day. No, it was Nokia. Nokia was a force to be reckoned with, right? Nokia was something big, something out of this world, and had plenty of phones, plenty of phones. And then Nokia fell off when Android and iOS came out. So when the iPhone came out and Android came out, Nokia fell off. Then they sold to who was it? To Windows, to Microsoft. And Microsoft created Windows phones from Nokia that sucked. I had a couple of them and they weren't that good. Facebook wasn't that good. It just Twitter wasn't that good. It was subpar. The Microsoft didn't make the Nokia brand what it was before in the 90s and 80s. So Nokia decided to do the next thing. What is Nokia now? One of the biggest forces in the world. Why do you say that? Because they make mid-range phones, because they do. I showed you guys plenty of mid-range phones on the Metro brand and stuff like that are 5G. But Nokia owns the patents to 5G technology. So guess what? Apple pays them royalties. Every 5G phone in the world pays royalties to Nokia because Nokia was who invented 5G. So 5G wasn't invented by the carriers. It was invented by an old OG cell phone manufacturer, which is Nokia. And that's why you hear my great friend Sneed Mobile Tech when he talks about Nokia panels. Those are the panels that shoot out the 5G. And T-Mobile's N41 is Nokia. So they are Nokia panels. So C-band for AT&T, Nokia over here in the East Coast. C-band for Verizon, which is N77, Nokia. So Nokia went from being an old school top contender, right? With these old school phones that they sold that were great. They were built like bricks, to being the top leader in technology. And right now, Nokia is working in 6G and creating the sixth generation evolution of internet. And it's just crazy. Like, I like watching other people's videos that go in depth to these things. And it's just amazing. It's amazing. I was like, Nokia fell off, but they didn't fall off. They're bigger than ever now. They make 5G antennas for Korea, for China, whoever wants 5G. And they own the patents to it. So Apple, every iPhone that's 5G ready pays royalties to Nokia. Every Samsung that's 5G pays royalties to Nokia. Every Motorola, every phone that picks up 5G is 5G enabled in the United States of Great America pays royalties to Nokia. Kia. They are the owners of 5G. So when you see other brands, like Huawei and Xiaomi and all this stuff, and they don't have 5G in the United States, it's because they don't want to pay royalties to Nokia to have 5G on their phones. So it's mind blowing. So that's why, I looked up the video and I was watching this guy and I was like, you know what? I want to talk about that. I want to talk about Nokia. You said the Nokia Lumia phones were the best camera phones. Oh yeah, the Lumias. Yeah. That was, they had they had really nice cameras, Lumias. So right now, guys, it's just amazing. It's amazing to see that the company that I loved didn't fade away into the wind. They actually make the 5. They own the patent to 5G. To 5G, the logo that you see on your phone, they own the patent to that. So not only do the cell phone manufacturers, because T-Mobile, Verizon, and all these big companies have contracts with them. So for the 5G, for the 5G, the 5G. Nokia 3390 images. So I'm gonna show you the phones that I used to rock big time back in the 90s. Like BlackBerry, they are still on Android too. BlackBerry tried to do it with Android, but they waited too long, bro. So BlackBerry fell off. BlackBerry is like a thing of the past, just like Sprint or Virgin Mobile. It's like that. This was the phone that I had right here. You see, it says Voice Stream. This was the T-Mobile version of the Nokia 3390. And I used to play Stake on this phone. Well, no, this ain't the one because this says America some shit. But it was this phone, the one that I had. And I used to have it with this clear case right here. You see how you got the clear case on it? And I would play Snake on this phone. I would play Snake. It was a Snake game that you would play on this phone. Man, those were the days. These are the phones that I used to text on, guys, when I was a teenager. You know what I'm saying? And even in my early 20s, I still had a Nokia. In 2000, 2002, Apple didn't exist. You know what I'm saying? Android didn't exist. So I was still rocking with my Nokia in the early 2000s. So it's just crazy, guys. I mean, look. Nokia 3390. Wow. And it was a pin charger that would connect to the phone to charge it. It was a pin charger. So it's just crazy, guys. It's really, really. And look, you can still buy one on eBay. They still got them on eBay. Look, $13 to $150 for an old school Nokia. I wouldn't pay that. I wouldn't pay 150, but I would be down to pay like 25. Like you see this right here. This guy has it for $25. Just to unbox it on the channel and show it to you guys. Show you the phone that I used to text on growing up. And look, it's a T-Mobile one. It has the T-Mobile. It's faded, but see it right here. It says Nokia cell phone accessories 3390B gold and gray T-Mobile rated phone. Yeah, it's a T-Mobile. So this was the one that I had right here, but I had it in blue. I had it. Oh, it was over here. Look at it over here, the blue one. It was like this blue, but it said T-Mobile right here. Because they had this gold one, right? This gold one. And they had this blue one, like this blue one on the left. And they were T-Mobile. So this was the phone that I grew up using, guys. Yes, bro, we are live and direct. You read about that. But do they more serve data management now? Nah, BlackBerry doesn't have none, bro. BlackBerry faded away into the dust. BlackBerry doesn't have nothing, broski. that I know of. I'm gonna say that I know of. I want to make that clear. That I know of, they don't have shit. But this is the phone that I grew up texting on, guys. You see, it has buttons, tactile buttons. Click, 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 click. So definitely, guys, definitely, the Nokia 3390 was a force to be reckoned with. And I had a singular one too. Look, this is the singular one that I had. Look, singular, the singular one right here. And you could create these little animations, like you see the little mouth thrown up. Oh my god! And you would be able to create your own ringtones on these phones, guys. You would be able to create your own ringtones on these phones. I remember I used to put like a different T L, and I would create my own ringtone and then save it, and it would be like do 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 do. It was crazy, man. It was crazy. Crazy, crazy. I wish I had a T-Mobile SIM card. I would actually get one and pop it in. Oh man, that's crazy. These phones bring back great memories, guys. Yeah. Stop barking. Great memories, man. Great memories. The companies have. Okay. All right. So this is how I used to text, guys. These are the phones that I had. Bro, go downstairs. Messing up my live stream, homie. Go downstairs. You know, so those are the phones that I used to that's the phone that I used to text on. And I would create my own ringtones. Do 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 do. It's a throwback, man. It's a throwback. So of course I feel super old now. What's up, bro? Being around and having touchscreen phones. I mean, just think about it. I'm 43. I've been around already for 4 decades. I've been around. So I've seen technology flourish. You got to remember, every 10 years is when another G comes out. First, it was 1G, then 2G, then 3G, then 4G, then 5G. And I'm 40. When 1G was around, I was probably around, I don't know, 14, maybe. And 1G was before that because 1G was like in the 80s and it was still around in the 90s, you know. And then we got freaking uh 2G. 2G was around freaking 90. Jesus, what was it? 90, 94, 90. Yeah, like around 94, 95. And then 3G came out in 2000. In 2000. And then in 2010, if I'm not mistaken, that's when 4G came out. And now, you know, in 2020, basically, 5G came out. So every 10 years, every decade, a new generation of G comes out. And this was, I don't know, I don't remember if this is 1G or 2G. But this is what I used to text on this phone, this Nokia 3390. I had Singular and I had it. I had T-Mobile and I had it. So definitely a pioneer. So when I upgraded, right? When I upgraded from this phone, I'm going to show you what the other phone was that I had. Images of Sanyo flip phones. Here we go. After I left T-Mobile, I went to Sprint and I got this phone that has a walkie-talkie. That's why it has this little speaker right here. The camera right here, you see it says Sprint, is a Sanyo P8200. And it is a walkie-talkie. This is not, you can use this for speakerphone, but this was the microphone for the walkie-talkie. It has a button right here on the side. And if your friend had one, I had the blue one, and my friend had the silver one because this phone came out in blue as well. And we would hit up each other. Yo, where you at, bro? Here, bro. Oh, word? Yo, we going out? Yeah, man, I'm gonna go pick you up a couple of minutes. All right, bro. So the Saniel is another throwback. And like I said, they had this one in blue. In blue. Definitely another throwback phone. So when I graduated from the 3390, this is the phone that I had. The first Saniel walkie-talkie phone. And this phone was great. It got great service on Sprint. It was a great phone. I mean, it had a 800 milliamp battery or 600 milliamp battery. So I think I got like 3 or 4 hours out of it. So just think about it. The other one, the Nokia 3390, had I think it was like 650 or 700 milliamp battery. This one had like an 800. And we're over here talking about 5,000, 6,000 milliamp batteries. You know what I'm saying? When I'm used to rocking with 350 milliamp battery, 250 milliamp battery, because these were old phones. They didn't need them huge batteries. You know what I'm saying? And they lasted hours. You know, and then there goes the little antenna. That little gray antenna, you can pull it up. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I had the blue one. It was shiny blue. Then they had the red one. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna look them up right now. I'm gonna see if I can't find the images. Okay, this is the Sanyo P8200. Okay, Sanyo P8200. Sanyo P8200. Sanyo P8200. Okay, here we go. We can see it big now. Let's see if they got it here. Here goes the red one right here. See? Here goes the red one right here, guys. You guys are looking at it. That's the one my friend had. The red one. It was like a cherry red. You guys are seeing it right now. This cherry red one. This is the one my friend had at the time, because we don't talk no more. You know what I'm saying? We don't talk no more. This is when we were best friends, because we grew up together. But yeah, he had this red one. You feel me? You get tired of people when they lie too much, and that's what happened to us. See, this is the blue one right here. This is the one that I had, the blue one. This is the blue one right here. It's beat up in this picture, but yeah, this is the one that I had. He had that red one, and I had this blue one. And you see they got the little speaker on the top. They were walkie-talkie phones. So it used to be like, you know, and hit each other up. So Sanyo is another old school brand. Of course, this was a flip phone. You open it, there's the dial pad, you text, and you call people. You know what I'm saying? So these are the phones that I grew up on. You know what I'm saying? These are the phones that I grew up on. You know, messing with and talking on and stuff like that. You feel me? So these are the phones that I grew up on. It's just crazy. What team? Oh no. Yep. And here goes. Yep. I had this one too. This is like the more expensive version of it. It was skinnier. Yep. I had this Sprint phone too, and this one was a walkie-talkie too. It had a little red light here and a green light. The red light would turn on when the person was like busy, and then the green light would turn on right here when the person wasn't busy, like when your walkie-talkie would go through. So you know, this would turn red when the person was busy and you were trying to walkie-talkie them, and then it turned green when they're when they were available. Available is what I'm trying to say. Then they also had this one. I never had this one though. This was also a walkie-talkie phone from Sanyo. Sanyo was the first company to make walkie-talkie phones for Sprint. And of course, I'm talking about when I had Sprint. You know what I'm saying? Because I even got an OG box here. I don't know where the phone's at, but I can show you guys the old. Oh, no, it's right here. Look. Look, this is an OG phone. Oh, my God. My mom found my OG phone. Hold up. I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna remove it for now because I want to make the screen big for you guys. Hold on. Look at this, guys. Look at this. My OG Sprint phone. My mom found it. I told you guys I wanted to look, and this is a LG. What is think you? Here goes the freaking how you call that? User guide. Look at it right here. The user guide. Get started from Sprint, guys. And here goes the battery. And this battery is 2100 milliamps. There you go. Look, a removable battery. People are not used to seeing this. Look at that. What? And look at the phone right here. My OG LG from Sprint. My LG from Sprint, yo. And this was a micro USB charger. Micro USB charger. Oh my god, bro. And I think this camera is like 1.3 megapixels or some shit like that. I don't even know. I don't even remember how to open this phone up. Oh, right here. Look at that. Oh, and I still got the Sprint SIM card in there, guys. Wow, I still got the OG Sprint SIM card in here. Wow. Wow. Look at that. An OG Sprint SIM card. Wow, yo. I told you guys that once I found the phones, I was going to show them on a live stream. Wow, my OG Sprint SIM card, yo. That's just crazy, guys. This is crazy. I found my old school LG phone from Sprint. Damn. That is crazy. Look, and the SIM card would go right in there. Here goes the battery. You would boop, put this plastic lid on it. Make sure it was tight. Damn. Let's see if it has a charge. I doubt it because this phone has been in the drawer for like, Jesus, a whole decade. Yeah, this doesn't have a charge. I gotta find a micro USB charger for this phone. Wow, yo, this is my OG LG phone from Sprint. Wow, that's crazy, guys. And LG fell off. You know, this is an old school brand too, man. LG fell off. But I'm gonna take the battery out of it, guys, because you know this is an old school, really old school phone, and I always took the battery out of it for safety purposes. You know, I didn't want that to happen. So yeah, guys, wow. And here goes the bottom feet, fire and speakers in the back. And look how small this thing is. This was like a 3.5 inch screen, and look, it had a 1.3 megapixel camera. Look at the camera right there. A 1.3 megapixel camera, and I think this one's 5 megapixels. Yeah, in the back is 5 with the flash. 5 megapixels with the flash and 1.3 megapixels in the front. This LG from Sprint, baby, from Sprint. Wow, guys, I am so happy that my mom found my OG phone, man. I was looking for this phone too. I was wondering where the hell this Sprint phone was. This LG Sprint phone. And this is the user guide to it. Damn, yo, that's crazy. Okay, let's see. The back camera. It has a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, flash, speaker, microphone, charging port. The back camera doesn't say how many megapixels on here, though. It just tells you. It has a front-facing camera. Yep. Power lock button. Oh shit, yo. I mean, just look at what I'm looking at, guys. The user guide and what are the features. This is seriously a throwback moment. A lot of your kids don't even know what a touchscreen phone is. That's not a smartphone. This was not a smartphone. Not a smartphone at all. This had only one. Oh no. This was an Android. My bad. I see the app, the Play Store right there. Yeah, this was an Android. This was an OG Android though. You see, it got the Google Play Store right there, and the Sprint app right there. So yeah, this is an OG phone, but you know, it had its own little thing. Wow, and this goes in here like this, right? Or is it like this? My bad, it goes in like this. Wow, guys, I found my OG Sprint phone. That's crazy. Well, she found it. My mom found my OG Sprint phone. That's crazy. That is really crazy. You see? And it went in here like this. Oh, see, and this is the sticker that I had on front of the screen before I took it off. Look at the sticker right here. You see, it is an Android. You can see Play Store right there. Wow. And this was a LTE phone, as you guys can see there. An LTE only phone. Wow, guys. A throwback moment, guys. A throwback moment. That's incredible, guys. That is incredible. And I don't know. I guess ever since I did the upgrade on the computer, let me see. Let me keep the camera on for a little bit to see if it goes out or not. Take off my badge just really bothered me. But yeah, guys, those are throwback moments. So imagine I went from a little ass phone like this with a 3.5-inch screen to now having a 6.3-inch screen. I mean, let's just look at the comparison. This is like half of my iPhone. Yeah, half of my iPhone. That's just crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. I mean, let me take it off the packaging so I can, you know, really compare them together. Here we go. Look at that. The iPhone 17 Pro and a Nokia. Let me compare it to my other phones too. Guys, and I got a great video coming out tomorrow at 12 a.m. tomorrow. This is the 15 Pro. The 15 Pro with a 6.1-inch screen. Wow. And now let's do the 14 Pro, which is still going to be the same size. Oh no, this is the 16 Pro right here. Still, well, of course, this was the first one with a 6.3-inch screen. And let's grab my 14 Pro. So yeah, the LG is a really smart, a little small phone with a 3.5-inch screen compared to a 6.1-inch screen, and compared to a 6.3-inch screen on the LG 3.5. So yeah, this is definitely a throwback moment, guys. Definitely a throwback moment. This is the sticker that I had on front of the screen. I wonder if I can put it back on here. Let's see if this sticker, this plastic still works to put it in the front of the screen. And yeah, it does. There you go. LG. It has the Android logo, a 1.3 megapixel camera in the front, and a 5 megapixel in the back with a flash. So this is definitely a throwback moment, guys. Definitely a throwback moment. Because this phone, oh my God, I thought I lost this phone forever. And then if you got tired of your phone, or if it got messed up, they gave you a little bag that you could recycle it, a little Sprint bag to recycle the phone. So this is crazy, guys. This was one of my Androids from Sprint when I went back to Sprint. I don't know if I got videos. I think I got videos on this channel. Speed testing Sprint. I'm gonna look for them right now. Definitely gonna look for them. But yeah, this is how the box looked. The phone was right here, and I bought this one at Radio Shack because this was a Sprint prepaid phone. You know how Sprint came out with their own prepaid? This was a Sprint prepaid phone. So that is crazy, guys. I can't wait when I find the Samsung that slides to the side and all that. I'm definitely gonna show it to you guys. I think I showed them to you guys last year, if I'm not mistaken, when I did the live stream in the dining room. I definitely showed you guys those phones. But wow, guys, that is definitely a throwback moment. Definitely a throwback moment. And it seems like the latest update that I did to this computer it's letting me stay with the camera on. It's no longer glitching out or spinning or saying that I don't have enough internet on, on StreamYard in order to turn on the camera. And I got it at 720p anyway, just so it won't go crazy. I know it might look kind of blurry to you guys, but to me it doesn't look blurry. I don't know why. To me it does. Just me myself looking in the camera right now as I speak to you guys, it doesn't look blurry. But yeah, man, that was definitely a throwback moment, guys. That LG phone was definitely a throwback moment. Definitely, definitely. If I had the charger for it, I would charge it up while I was live streaming for a couple of minutes, and then I would show you guys how it looks. I think that thing has like Android Kit Kat or some shit. It has a really old version of Android because that phone is a super throwback. So here we go. Added the Sanyo back in here because I don't know what I did with these old phones, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember what I did with these old phones. I don't know what I did with the Sanyo. Let me see. Let me look. I'm gonna keep talking to you guys, but I'm gonna look in the drawer because a lot of these phones were in my mom's drawers. So I'm gonna look around in the drawer to see if I find any other device in here because she liked it saving my old phones. I don't know why, but she liked it saving them. She wouldn't just throw them away like, oh no, he doesn't need this shit anymore. What for? He has an iPhone now. You know what I'm saying? Like she actually would save my phones. So I'm over here looking through these drawers because I know there's. I don't remember what the hell I did with the Samsungs. Oh shit, my Google Pixel 6a box. She even saved it for me. I think I even got the charger. Yup. Wow. She saved the box. And I got the phone upstairs. I love the Google Pixels. Yep. And she definitely saved the box for me. Show you guys right now on the live stream. And I already had my Pixel for like 3 years. Here goes the Pixel 6a. This is the one that I had on Visible. But I transferred my Visible number out to what's that called? To OnePay Wireless. There you go. There goes the USB charger. So you see, I didn't even use the charger. Never used the charger to the Pixel 6a. I've never used the charger. But yeah, guys, I got where I was at. I went to Panera Bread to eat. And I was testing out Total, and I was testing out Cricket. And look at the speeds I was getting on Cricket. 759 over 36.1 at the plaza where I was at. Like I said, the video's gonna come out. And I got over 1.1 gig on fast.com with Cricket. I was just in awe. The fastest I got with Cricket was like 800 and let me see, what was it? 840. Yeah, 846 over 62 point. Look, that's all Cricket right there. 846 over 6.4, 808, 840 over 78. And then if we go further down, this was total. This was total right here. 1002 over 85.4. You know what I'm saying? So this was total. You see, and it says 5G and it says Verizon. This was total. So on total over there, I got 1002 over 85 on C-band. So the speeds were just crazy. And T-Mobile. So like I said, the video is like 25 minutes long Because imagine, I'm speed testing Total, I'm speed testing Cricket, I'm speed testing Metro. On Boost did not work, so Boost is definitely shutting down their native dish because Boost did not work over there. So Boost, I was just using my 16 Pro to record because it wasn't picking up shit. And of course, T-Mobile remained king at pulling 12 1,285 down and like 85 up, 90 up. And I also tested Metro. Metro was giving me like 800 and something, 700 and something. I also speed tested One Pay. One Pay is capped at 305, so I wasn't getting any faster speeds than that. But definitely, it was an amazing. It's an amazing video. It's 25 minutes long. It is one of the longest videos I ever made, tech videos on my channel. 25 minutes long. And now with the intro is gonna be like 26 something. I've been in Ohio and I was watching on a tower, a small town, to get it upgraded to 5G UW, and it finally did. Now I saw 5G UW basically everywhere. Tower. That means they added C-band, broski. That is C-band. C-band is basically this. Look, I'm a switch because I'm on Cricket right now. I'm gonna switch to Total right now because this is C-band right here. There we go. Switch to Total. Boom. And Total is always hovering on like LTE. And as soon as I do a speed test, it goes to 5G. See, my phone says 5G. Let me bring the brightness down. My phone says 5G UW. See, and this is C-band. These are C-band speeds. See, these are C-band speeds right here. 264. And remember, it's peak times. It's only 7:21. At 9 o'clock is that peak time ends because people start going to sleep because they got to work tomorrow. So you see, now this is C-band. Like I'm showing you. Hold on, let me unlock the phone. This is C-band. Now let me show you millimeter wave. Millimeter wave. Here we go. This is millimeter wave. This is ultra wideband greatness. 3,228 over 400 with 19 milliseconds. You see? 3,228 over 404. This is millimeter wave at its finest. The high band 5G. So C-band, that's good though. That's good. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to live in Ashtabula, Ohio, and Ashtabula used to have just LTE over there in Ashtabula. It just had LTE. You know what I'm saying? LTE, but it had really fast LTE speeds. I ain't gonna lie, shit. Get pushing like 300 down on the LTE back in like 2015, 2014. Yeah. I used to stay out there in Ashtabula, Ohio. That's like 1 hour away from Cleveland. From Cleveland, Ohio. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. I already edited it and everything. I'm not gonna post it right now because I already made one for you guys early this morning. The T-Mobile business. Well, One Pay versus T-Mobile business. So you're gonna see that there is network slicing going on with AT&T and Verizon. Sneeze said Verizon is not doing it. So I meant to say AT&T and T-Mobile are network slicing because One Pay stops at 300 and something megs. And you guys seen that Cricket was pulling 800. T-Mobile Business gets one point something gigs over there, and then Metro was stopping like around 705, 800. So you're gonna see the network slicing, guys. But you gotta remember, the more money you pay to a carrier, the higher your QCI level is, and that's what the QCI level does for you. It creates faster speeds in more congested areas. Okay, that's what it does for you. So me personally, guys, sorry, I was washing my hands. Me personally, I like network slicing. To me, network slicing is great. It is really great. And I was supposed to make a speaker review video, and I forgot. I'll do it tomorrow. So yeah, guys. So you know, I had to. The network slicing is looking good for T-Mobile and AT&T. It really is. So I'm guessing with the video that Sneed made today, that the new CEO of Verizon said he's gonna do better. I don't know if he said marketing, better wholesale. Oh, I forgot what it was. Jesus, I already forgot. It was something like that, something to do with the network. So I just think he needs to do network slicing. You know what I'm saying? So, because I tested out Verizon Business, so Verizon Business was getting the same speeds as Total, only like 300 and something down and like 50 up, which still those are still great speeds, guys. I don't want to make it sound like it's garbage speeds, but I was expecting to see way faster, to be completely honest. And I took pictures of the tower. The tower is freaking stacked. It is definitely stacked. I took a couple of pictures of the tower. Oh, I forgot to give Juju some of my candy. I was like, no. I was messing with her, though, and I forgot. Because she was asking me what candy I bought. So definitely, I'm going to show you guys some pictures. This camera on the iPhone is great. I mean, I noticed you guys were looking at my shorts. If you look at my shorts, you'll see the speeds that I was getting with T-Mobile Business inside of Panera Bread. They were amazing. Amazing. You okay, Shadow? You can't eat candy, bro. Especially not chocolate. Look at this. And I was on the bus when I took this picture. Bring the brightness down so you guys can see it. Look at that. That's the tower that I was connecting to and was giving me all the crazy speeds that you guys are going to see on the video later on. Well, tomorrow. Because at 12 a.m., and look, here you can see it even better. That tower is fully stacked. Fully stacked right there. What? And those are all Nokia panels. So Nokia making a lot of money like I started this live stream. This is when Nokia stopped being the number one wholesaler in the world for phones with the 3390 and all them phones that weren't smartphones. And now they're the number one sellers in the world for panels for different cell phone companies in different countries in the world. Because even Africa has 5G for Nokia, and these are all Nokia panels, from what I was told. So yeah, and I took pictures of the moon too. I did the 8x zoom on my iPhone 17 Pro, as you guys can see. I'm gonna zoom it in. This picture came out amazing. Look at that. You can see the I don't know. You can see like the spots on the moon and everything. Look at that. And this is the 17 Pro with 8x zoom. And then people talking about, oh, the camera on the Samsung Galaxy S25 is a beast. Look, I zoomed it all the way in. Look at that. And I took pictures of the moon today in the shopping center. Look at that. The 8 times zoom. And then the great thing is that when you zoom it in, you don't lose quality. Just look at that. This phone is a beast, man. That's why I said the 17 Pro has the best camera. Put a case on it, put a glass screen protector on it, and you're Gucci, man. You are Gucci. So, I mean, just look at the pictures on that phone. Phone is freaking amazing. 17 Pro is the best iPhone ever built. Shit. It edits videos with no problems because it has that heat dissipation chamber. What? I can speed test to my heart content and it doesn't drain the battery as fast. That's a 14 Pro, 15 Pro. It's amazing, guys. Definitely an amazing phone. Definitely, guys. But guys, I work tomorrow, so I'm only gonna be here for like another 22 minutes. And then I'm gonna go lay down. I am tired. I am tired. I didn't get enough sleep because my Juju wanted me to take her to Barnes and Noble. That's where we went on the bus to Barnes and Noble to get a K-pop album, which I just found out today what K-pop meant. Korean pop. Jesus, I felt dumb. Anyway, I'm older, so the hell, I don't listen to that music. I don't listen to regular pop music. So how the hell was I supposed to know? You know what I'm saying? And I just started laughing. So Barnes and Noble has a lot of K-pop. She was like, "Let's go up there, Dad." So I'm moving up there. And we went to eat to Panera Bread. Spent $32 at Panera Bread for food for all three of us. Panera Bread is kind of pricey. Definitely kind of pricey. But I had some great rice soup with a spinach and what was it? Swiss cheese turkey sandwich, and it was really good. I mean, when you're eating healthy things, it's always going to be more expensive than things that are not good for you. You always got to remember that. You know what I'm saying? And I would say it's around the same price because a Big Mac meal from McDonald's is like $8. I mean, like more, it's like $10. And what I had today from Panera Bread was, um, well, $11 with the drink. They include the drink. I probably paid around the same thing because it was, hold on, it was like 9, so that's 10, 11, 12, 13. So maybe around 12.50, around the same price as what the taxes as a Big Mac large meal from McDonald's, but it's healthier. I had spinach, I had raw onions, I had Swiss cheese, I had turkey. It was all on sourdough bread. Then they gave me an extra piece of sourdough bread for the soup. It was just really good, man. Really, really good. I like Panera Bread, so I signed up for the rewards program. Because if I'm gonna be spending that much money, shit, I need to get something back. You feel me? But yeah, guys, the OG phones were great, man. Let's just look back at the Samuels. See, the red one right there is the one that my old friend used to have, and the blue one is the one that I used to have, and they were walkie-talkie phones. They were walkie-talkie phones. Uh-huh. They were walkie-talkie phones. So it was crazy, but true. You know, it reminds me though, me having the blue one and him having the red one. We were best of friends at one point, but then when I had Juju and he had his son, we were still cool. But then he would lie too much. Like I would call him to see how him and his son and his girl were doing, and he would think that I was calling him for a favor because I was like, "Yeah, I gotta go to Walmart and catch the bus." Fuck it. So I had called him to see how he was doing and see if we were gonna take the kids to the park. And he answers the phone and he was like, "Yo, I'm busy. I took my mom out to do groceries and I won't be back till like later, so I ain't gonna be able to take him." Like, no, I'm going on the bus. I was just seeing if you still want to take the kids to the park to play. He was like, no, 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 no. Because like I told you, I'm with my mom. And his jackass forgot that his girl was live streaming on Facebook, and um, I had her as a Facebook friend. You know what I'm saying? So while he's over here lying to me on the phone, I'm on Facebook with my other iPhone looking at his girl's live stream and he's laying on the sofa. And then he muted me because he was like, hold on, I'm getting another call. And she points at him and he got his son laying on his lap, on his chest, sleeping. And she was like, yeah, here chilling with my hubby, he's watching a movie. Our son fell asleep. And I'm like, this mother lover, yo. Guys, and that was basically the straw that broke the camel's back. I told him, I hit him up. I'm like, yo, I don't want to be your friend no more. What you mean? No, bro. You think I'm stupid? You think I didn't see you on the Facebook live stream? Talking about you lying to me. Talking about, hold on, I got another call. I'm driving. I'm busy. And you laying down on the damn sofa in your apartment. I'm Gucci, bro. You go your way. I go my way. And he thought I was joking. So, damn. It's probably been literally like almost a decade. It's been like 7 years since I stopped being his friend. And now he despises me. He really does. He despises me. Because back then, he was the breadwinner. You get what I'm saying? Like, I was still popular, but, he was popular too because he had a job. He was making bread. He was making money. And I never hated on him. I was happy for him. But now that I'm a security officer and I'm making way more money than him, and you can consider my shit a career because I'm a security officer and you make great money. I could work anywhere I want in the state. I could work for a state building. I could work wherever the hell I want. My heart contents. You get what I'm saying? And he can't do the same. So it's like, he got mad. Like I forgave him and I tried talking to him, but like he got like I don't know, like he changed. And I just couldn't trust him. You feel me? I couldn't trust him. Like I sent them pictures of me at the club working and all that shit. But I deleted them because I couldn't trust him. Like the trust wasn't there no more. Like I don't know. I just didn't trust him. So, you know, he was throwing shade. Like shit comes back to me. Like we got friends in common. It was like, yo, dot dot said that you think it is shit because you're making good money and that. I'm like, yo, I'm like, bro, when the fuck did I ever tell you that I thought he was the shit when he was making more money than me back in the day? Never. Okay, so what the hell's the problem? So now he's jealous because I make more money than him. So I don't need fake friends, is what I'm trying to say, guys. These phones remind me of our friendship, but it also reminds me that we're no longer friends because I don't need haters. I need congratulators in my life. I need somebody to say, yo, Alex, that's what's up, man. You deserve it, man. I'm glad you accomplished your goals.
Oh, he's so sad.
You got your gun license. You got your security officer license. You got everything you wanted. What?
You gone.
Yeah, right. So I'm glad you did everything you had to do. I'm glad you accomplished the goals you wanted to accomplish. But he's not like that. He's jealous. He was talking shit. Uh-huh. He was talking hella shit. Talking hella shit. So you gotta let, like, you know, like I told you guys on the last live stream, you gotta let people be, man. People that lie to you because they think that you want a favor, don't say it's your friends. People that get jealous of you because you got a career and they're not making as much money as you, they're not your friends. You know what I'm saying? And that's just facts. I got another one that, you know, another friend that I tried to make peace with that person, but that person is jealous of me too. You know? And I don't even know why. They got their, they both got nice cars. One has an Audi and the other one has a BMW. So just because I make more money than both of them, they're mad. Bro, you have a $65,000 BMW. You got a $75,000 Audi. Why are you jealous of me? I walk everywhere. I catch a freaking bus. And it's just crazy, guys. That's to show you. This is a teachable moment, right? Because this is to show you, so you can hear that just because somebody drives a nice car, has nice rims, has a nice system, and so forth, doesn't mean they're not going to be jealous of somebody that doesn't have the same things that they have, but yet because they're in a better position in their career. Like, that's crazy. To me, that's crazy. So I don't talk to them. Right? I don't. You feel me? I don't care if we grew up together. You want to be corny. You want to be fake. Take that fake shit somewhere else. And that's what you need to do. If you got fake friends, let them be. You know? Do your own thing. Do your own thing. You feel me? I posted a picture, me dressed up with my security uniform, ready to go to work and get this money. His girl liked it, the post. My family put hearts on it. You feel me? And everybody else hearted the picture. And we're still friends because I'm not petty. I'm not gonna delete you from Facebook. Hey, you want to delete me? You delete me. I'm gonna leave your ass right there. And what he said, oh, this corny mother effer, look at him thinking he the shit because he a security officer, and you can see his gun in the picture. And shut the fuck up, bro. Hating ass motherfucker. Feel me? Like I would expect somebody else to hate on me, but somebody that, you know, has a nice car, has a good job, to hate on me is just redundant. You know, it's ridiculous, to be honest. It's ridiculous. So don't think people don't hate on you just because people hate on you, man. Like I said, I walk everywhere, and you know that. You guys know that. The next thing that I need to fix is my driver's license so I can buy a car. That's gonna be my goal for 2026 is to get my license back. That's definitely gonna be my goal. Well, this year was to get my security officer license and my other license. Next is my car license so I can drive. And I'm gonna get that done. And then they're really gonna hate me. I think at that point they'll delete me from Facebook. And I'm that serious. But yeah, these Sanyo phones bring the memories back because all three of us had walkie-talkies. These walkie-talkie Sanyo phones. I had the blue one, such and such had the red one, and such had the gray one. I'm not gonna say their names because they know who the fuck they are. You know, they're subscribed to this channel. And I don't care if they unsubscribe, to be honest. Like I said, I don't give a fuck. You guys don't do shit for me. All you do is talk shit behind my back instead of congratulating me. You got me on Facebook. Oh, Alex, congratulations. You passed your security officer test. Oh, Alex, congratulations. You got your gun license. Oh, Alex, congratulations. You got a good paying job. Nope, the total opposite. So hate is gonna come from you where you least expect it. I mean, look at what happened to Jesus, Judas. Judas was supposed to be Jesus' right hand man, and look at what he did to Jesus. So, there's a lot of Judases out here. Seriously, I got to take a page from the Bible. There's a lot of Judases out here, and I'm not beef for you Judases. So, they don't hit me up, I don't hit them up. They want to act like they don't know me. I do the same shit. I'm serious. They even stopped coming to my where I work at because they found out I work there. They was like, "Yo, where Alex work at? Oh, the McDonald's. Oh no, I ain't going in there no more." And they stopped. But ask me if I give a fuck. I don't. I don't. I really don't. And I don't know why other people blurb out, curse words. I understand if your channel, I want to say this to other content creators because you guys are bigger than me. And you guys are always bleeping your content. Guys, you put under your channel not for kids. So once you put not for kids, you could curse. Ain't no how you call that when you make a partnership with somebody? Ain't no collab gonna drop you for cursing. The fuck? That's crazy. Especially if the collab is already over. You talked about what the hell you had to talk about. You make another video that concerns nothing to do with that collab. You feel me? You can curse. That's like me. That's like me. Like my iPhone 17 Pro. I could be honest with you guys. I'm paying for this shit. This ain't a collab with Apple. I didn't get this phone for free. I'm paying this shit to T-Mobile, so I could be as honest as I want, and I can curse. There's no reason why you guys should be redoing your live streams or videos and editing them and putting do when you say a curse word. That just doesn't make any sense to me. That makes you just sound ingenuous on the way you felt at that particular moment that the curse word came out. No, let it stay raw. And that's why I'm different. That's why these live streams are called RAwTAlk, and that's why the channel is called RAwTech, because you already know I'm gonna curse, which I'm trying not to. Because if I want to have a stronger relationship with God, I gotta stop that too. But eventually, everything's gonna stop. Curse words and everything. All I say is, God bless you too. If you guys are watching this live stream, I don't hold no malice towards you guys. I pray for you guys. And I hope that one day you can let that animosity and that hate that you got towards me, let it go. Like the Elsa song. Well, she says let it snow, right? I say let it go, let it go. Because it's true. But yeah, guys, you guys know I'm older. I'm not young. So, that's facts. But yeah, guys, take care. God bless and be safe. Like I said, I'm tired. I was all day out with my girl and my daughter. Went into different stores and shit, and I got tired of walking around. You feel me? And I'm still hungry. Might get some Chinese food before they close, and they close at 9:00. It's already 7:48, so I gotta get over there. But yeah, guys, take care. God bless and be safe. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you to all the new subscribers. I'll catch you guys on the next live stream tomorrow. And I'm gonna try to look for them phones, guys. Seriously, gonna try to look for them phones, so I could, throw back phone Tuesday. Oh shit, because I ain't gonna be able to do it today. I'm too tired. I'll do it tomorrow when I get off of work. But yeah, guys, like I said, man, I appreciate it from the heart. Seriously, I appreciate your support. That's why I keep pushing out this content, guys. Regardless, I'm here. Keep pushing out this content for you guys, and I love doing it. So support that 25-minute video that's coming out. You feel me? It's already on the phone. Let's see, what's the 16 Pro right here? The 16 Pro, baby. Give you guys a little premiere. Okay, so it's 25. It's 26 minutes and what? And 28 minutes? No, 26 minutes and 46 seconds. This is, I added, that's what I told you guys. I added all my videos on the phone itself through iMovie. Good night, broski. Hey guys, you know who it is. It's your boy Alex RAwTAlk coming at you guys with another one. Look at the speeds I'm getting on Cricket compared to OnePay. You know, OnePay is on my iPhone 15 Pro, and Cricket is on my iPhone. So I don't want to ruin it. So at 12 a.m., this video will be released. So make sure you watch it. You're going to like it. You're going to see all the speeds. YouTube, I'm letting you know right now. If, what is that called? Golden Corral? No, that's not Golden Corral. If, oh my God, what's that restaurant called? Jesus Christ, man. Is it Outback? No, it's not Outback neither. Anyway, I said on the video, they're playing copyrighted music. That shit has nothing to do with me. I'm in a public plaza. It's like a big mall, outdoor mall. You know what I'm saying? When you go to different stores and shit like that. So I have no control over what music they play. YouTube. Just want to make that shit clear. I don't want to hear your video's been demonetized because of copyrighted music. I'm not the one playing it. What the hell? Even on my shorts, you guys are playing with me. YouTube. You said you could play up to 1 minute of copyrighted music, but yet on my speaker channel, your video has been limited because of copyrighted music. Like, what the what? What are you talking about, bro? I follow your guidelines and you still do me dirty. That's just crazy, YouTube. Come on now, man. You guys are tripping, man. You guys are definitely tripping. See, look at this shit. I'm not gonna play the videos because this is a live stream and I'll get in trouble. But you see, right there, it says limited and limited. And YouTube allows you 1 minute of copyrighted music on your shorts, and that's what I've been doing. And they still want to punish me for it. It's like they want to pick and choose who they want to punish me for. Seriously. Depending on what Puerto Rican artist or what black artist, or if it's Eminem, I can't do the 1 minute thing. If it's Anuel or Eminem or Farruko, I can't do the 1 minute thing. It'll say limited due to copyrighted music, when their own terms and conditions said last year, 2023, that if you put a 1 minute song, if you played 1 minute for shorts of copyrighted music, you wouldn't get in trouble for it. So YouTube, make it make sense. And now I'm definitely out of here, guys. Take care. God bless and be safe. Thank you so much for the support. Appreciate it from my heart, guys. Love you guys. Stay up, man. Stay true to yourselves. And like I said, if you got fake friends, cut them off. You don't need fake friends. You need real ones. And that's all I'm going to say, guys. Take care. God bless and be safe. You already, guys. And thank you for watching. Appreciate it, man. Deuces.